What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing amazing. It's your boy Vini back with another Serum tutorial. Today we're making some angelic keys. In all my Serum tutorials, you will find a preset link in the description, but I highly suggest you follow along so you can understand why I move the knobs and you can get better at sound design yourself. Let's get it. It's a bit like a Rhodes, but not quite. I got it from a Serum preset pack. Actually, it was called Jesus Loves Peace. I tweaked the preset a little and I think it's sitting really nicely right now. So let's get right into it. So I reset the whole thing using the init preset option. First thing you want to do on the oscillator A, select the digital wavetables and go for the bottle blow wavetable. This will be the high end of our sound, the kind of crispy part. About halfway in the wavetable position sounds good to me. Let's add the second oscillator and we will go in the analog wavetables and go for the analog BD sine wavetable. Push the wavetable position about all the way to the right so you can get that kind of little gritty distortion from moving the wavetable. So we got this going on, which actually sounds pretty good already. Let's add a bit of richness and stereo width with the unison value on our second oscillator. Tune that down a little bit, might be too intense otherwise. Also raise the octave by 1 on the oscillator A, and now we have this. The release is too sharp though, so let's up that thing a little bit. This is highly dependent on what you're playing. Right now I got some pretty long chords going on, so I don't want a release to be too long. Good stuff, man. Now it's time to filter our sound. Filters on the synthesizers are one of the most powerful tools you have. For this sound, I've been using the Bandpass 12 filter. I think it sounds really smooth. You can also send oscillator B in there or keep only oscillator A. The important part is that it filters out the high end of the oscillator A. I like to use this setting for this sound, the filter key track. What it does is, depending on the keys you're playing on the keyboard, it will make the filter follow them. Right now it's too high though, so let's bring the cutoff down. So depending on what MIDI notes you're playing, you want to bring this up or down so it about stays in the middle when it's actually playing. At this point, let's do a bit of mixing and turn down the oscillator A to our liking. I think right now there's a bit too much high end, even with the filter. So there you have it. That's the basis for the sound. It is that easy. You can throw some reverb on there, but go easy. It's already pretty ethereal. You don't want to muddy it even more. Here's how you can customize this sound, make it sound more like a real Rhodes, is you will play around with the cutoff frequency, the resonance, and also the drive knob. I really like this knob. What it does, it kind of changes the gain staging in the filtering process. So it drives the filter a little and adds a bit of coloration. Here's how it would sound with the default cutoff frequency and the resonance all the way up. Sounds a bit weird. Let's drive it. So as you can hear, it does make the sound louder, so you have to turn down the master to compensate, which is fine. Kind of drives the resonance so it doesn't sound out of key, which is really nice. You also have to understand that the cutoff frequency is not a dead set value when you open up a preset. It's highly dependent on the MIDI you're playing. Right now I'm in F major. If I was in another key, I would probably select another value. So that's going to be it for the angelic keys. You're going to feel like a real angel playing these on the keyboard. If you learned something today, consider subbing to the channel. I got more great stuff coming up. And that's it, guys. Take care.